Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of the Last Night's Game podcast. I'm your host, Amy Butch on Siegfried. And today we are talking all about winter sports you won't see at the Olympics. Now, the Olympics are just around the corner starting February 6th in Italy, in Milan, Cortina. First time we're going to have two opening ceremonies. There's going to be a lot of cool things happening for the Olympics, which we will obviously cover as we get closer. But here, as we dive into winter conversations, we're going to be talking about stuff that you might want to try at home. I don't recommend it, but you might want to give it a shot. And here to talk all about these great Olympic sports that he may have tried in college. Scott, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me on. And the Winter Olympics with a lot of sports that are very dangerous, very cold, and require high rates of speed, which at my current age, I don't want to do any of those anymore. But I'm sure you sit on the couch and you think you could do some of these.
Well, but curling isn't at a high rate of speed. The slip factor is huge. And that's how like you break a hip at your age, but
Yeah, I mean, if you can drink a beer and do the sport, I think that's should qualify it for the Olympics if you can't go really fast.
it seems logical to me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have the Olympics coming up. What's your favorite Olympic sport?
Winter Olympic sport?
Yes, Winter Olympic
I
sports.
think it's the skeleton where they're like
Mhm.
on out, there's like really tiny like structure and they're going 100 miles an hour down
Yeah,
the
they're
ice.
like on an open sled, like head first or something.
Terrifying.
No, it's feet first, because that would be unsafe to go head first, right? Or is it head first? I
Hmm.
think it might be head
I
first.
think it's head first.
I do
I,
actually, now that
I
I think
probably should
about
have
it.
remembered that
Because
before I said
luging is feet first, right?
yes.
That's feet first. Okay.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yes.
How about yourself? Do you have one that's safe?
No, none of them are safe.
None of them are safe.
None of them are safe. I tend to I always liked the ice skating. Obviously, I think that was
Uh-huh.
always just like as a dancer, that was always something I enjoyed. But I really like the ski stuff to me just blows my mind. It hurts my knees watching them on TV.
Uh-huh.
But like it just blows my mind on how fast they're going wearing such small amounts of clothing with these little lycra outfits. Like just to and like the half pipe, like when they do the snowboard, like all that stuff, it just to me is like that is not a talent I have.
Mm-mm.
And so, I mean, none of these are talents I have, let's be honest, but it's like, it's so cool to watch.
I think there's a commercial we just saw with Lindsey Vonn and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I haven't
And they're
seen it
like
yet.
going back and forth of their injuries, and I think Scarlett's doing her injuries from the movies, and Lindsey Vohn's doing like her real injuries, and they're showing clips of like her like flying off the mountain and like breaking both legs and all this crazy stuff. So
I mean, I can't even imagine.
no, that's a different brain for sure.
Okay, so you told me before we started that you had a fun fact for me about the Winter Olympics. Could you impart this on me? Because you know I love a good fun fact.
Fun fact, it doesn't involve any of the actual events, but maybe the mascots, which is going to be
Okay.
a wonderful conversation starter for sports fans and not sports fans.
Hmm.
They have two little mascots, Tina and Milo, very cute little rodent looking creatures called stoats. But despite their cute looks and adorable faces, they are vicious hunters who are fierce, aggressive, and highly effective in predatory nature. And they will basically try to kill or eat anything. They take on rabbits, people, dogs, coyotes. They don't care.
So this mascot, this
Mhm.
sloat is like the F around and find out kind of
Yeah,
animal.
he looks really cute. And you go to pet him and he eats your hand.
Rips your hand off because he's angry. Yeah,
Yeah.
and look at this picture you sent right now. It looks like they're kind of weasel looking.
Yes. Yeah. And they look really cute in their little mascot outfits. But don't
There
let
will
your
be no live stoats.
don't don't let your turkeys out or
Your
anything.
bunnies, your small children.
They might be consumed. So keep
Okay,
that in mind
noted.
when you're watching these cute little creatures.
Okay, noted. So, if you don't have a favorite winter sport like we do, though, what would you cheer for if you didn't have a winter sport?
Skijorning.
Skijoring. Talk to me about what skijoring is. We
Well,
think
it's
that's how we say it.
as far as I know,
Okay.
loosely based translation. It's derived from a Norwegian word meaning ski driving.
Oh,
It's when a person Nordic skis pulled by an animal or a vehicle.
this sounds dangerous.
It sounds like an activity a lot of probably Midwest and East Coast college students have tried in the winter.
Yeah, I would say I've seen people ski sledding, Like, sledding behind the car,
Mhm.
also not a smart idea. That's how you break your face. But,
Yes.
or get run over by a car or attacked by a float. I don't know. But I've never seen anybody going down the street with a horse or a skier attached to a car or a horse.
Well, that's because you're not in the right areas where they like to party, I guess.
Mm, 'kay. We know we love Buffalo Bills fans on this podcast.
I'm
Um,
sure
Bills
they've
fans, I feel like you've been skijoring.
likely during a tailgate after some bowling ball shots.
Probably so. If you haven't
Yes.
listened to the game day drinks, shout out to the bowling ball shots.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, this sounds like, we've talked about the injuries that come with skiing. I feel
Mhm.
like with Olympic skiing, this one, they would probably have more clothing on. Wouldn't be that thin like the
Maybe,
layer. So there's that.
maybe, maybe. Sounds like people who do this would probably try it in like a Speedo of some sort, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it goes along with this, like, feels like we talked about, like, the extreme sports, and what was it? The sport what was the ironing one? Extreme ironing?
Extreme ironing, yes.
Where people iron
That could be done in the winter as well, so
I kinda feel like this is, like, the equivalent of, like, you're still tethered to a moving something or
mhm.
other, but you're ironing, they're skiing, same, same.
Or you
Same
could
risk.
iron while joining,
Now that would be extreme.
multitasking at its finest.
Send it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Um, this one I love because I don't love the Nutcracker, but people love the Nutcracker, and I have nothing to talk to them about besides I don't like the Nutcracker. So your go-to conversation starter with fans of the Nutcracker is
Ski ballet.
ooh, tell me about
Believe it or
ski
not,
ballet.
it was once a wildly popular Olympic sport,
'Kay.
which unfortunately is no longer listed in the events. I'm not really sure
Mm.
why. It does sound very lovely, tranquil, and it requires a lot of skill.
So this is a ski with choreography set to some sort of music,
Mhm.
and like you said, it was an Olympic sport. That last appearance was 1992, so, a while ago. I feel like maybe, social media's kind of made it come back to light, so maybe we can push to get ski ballet back on the docket. I think this is a thing we need to do.
That's a valid cause to get on. I think we need it.
If we can have evil weasels as mascots,
Yes,
then I think there should be some ski ballet in someone's future.
I agree. And I
I
don't
don't
know if be
where's
careful of the stoats if you're ski balleting.
this is true. I'm curious where the next Winter Olympics is. Do you
Ooh,
know? So that'd be
I
the
do not.
2030?
I think it's Salt Lake City?
Oh, maybe that'd be
Maybe,
cool.
possibly, which we could
French Alps is what my
oh,
quick internet search says. Back to Europe.
back to Europe, then I think it's Salt Lake.
Okay, got it.
Or I could just be doubling down and being wrong multiple times.
All things are okay. 2028 is in LA, so that would be, for Summer Olympics, but, okay, 2034, which sounds so weird. Um, Ski ballet.
Ski
Let's do it,
ballet. Let's
everybody.
do it now.
Use your social for good. Let's make this happen.
Rally the troops.
Rally the troops. Speaking of, if you wanna fire up a sports fan this week, what are you gonna talk about?
Snow kayaking.
Snow kayaking.
Yes.
It
And it's kind of like the viral TikTok trend of like wine and your ice cream, the best of both worlds.
it's certainly the combo we never expected, snow and
No.
kayaking.
Yes.
So,
Why would you not?
I mean, basically this sounds like and what my notes say is that your kayak is essentially like a bobsled,
Mhm.
and you use your paddles to help you get down the hill. So someone did not have a sled. They saw someone's little, like, rowboat, and they were like, "Let's put this together and go down the hill and see what happens."
You probably get extreme, go over a bunch of rocks and things like that. Really.
Probably could. You're not very stable, though. I
No,
guess if it's a
but
kayak, it's flatter.
that's why you have paddles.
It's like that what's the Olympic sport where you like where you row and you have to go through all the gates? It's got a
Oh,
weird name.
that was the really fun one, wasn't it? I
Yes, and
think
I'm
oh my
blanking on the
gosh.
name of it.
It's
And
like
for
snow
the
kayaking, but in water and
yes,
extreme like currents.
yes. And for the Summer Olympics in LA, they're actually doing that in Oklahoma City.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, that's correct. So perhaps we could go to that.
I think we could make it work.
While
Wait, wait,
everything
wait,
else, think about if you're a kayaker and you think you're going to LA for the Olympics and you end up in Oklahoma City.
not quite the same. Canoe slalom is what that maybe is called,
Okay.
is what I see right here. Canoe or kayak slalom.
I think there's actually it might be even a race with multiple people in it.
That is just insane. No, thank you. My arms aren't that strong.
You'll stick to snow kayaking.
I'll stick to snow kayaking. Après ski.
That's the
Yeah,
best part.
après ski is better.
Yeah, that's more of our specialty.
Yeah. Now, you were telling me you had a sneak one here on the like, if that you were wanting to throw out here that's not in my notes.
Yeah, it's a very extreme sport. There's even a yearly competition in
Okay.
February. It's called
Okay.
Yukigassen, and
Okay.
these are snowball fights to
Oh,
the most extreme competitive people. They gather in Japan every February, and it's gone from Japan to Norway, Russia, Finland, Sweden, Alaska, Canada, and over 150 teams descend upon Japan every February to compete in snowball fights.
this sounds like I'm just imagining, like, to make a perfect snowball is a skill
Mhm.
in its own self. It's just
I
one I
mean,
also don't have.
I would probably have to recruit Buddy the Elf,
Yep.
the number one pick, and just pew, pew, pew. Yeah. So it's 3 minutes, 90 snowballs. May the best man win.
That's interesting. Okay. Where do we sign up?
We're gonna look into this and maybe provide the link for listeners who think they're good enough.
To Yugi
We may have a team being entered that you don't even know about yet.
to Yuki Gassen.
Yes,
Okay, got it.
the World Championships, the pinnacle of Yukigassen.
Okay, well, I mean, in February, maybe it's before the Olympics.
We'll have to double check the dates.
Okay,
So
this
hopefully,
is
Buddy the Elf
incredible.
is available.
Hopefully, Buddy the Elf is available
Mhm.
because, yeah, I'm not good at this. But Japan does have some amazing, like wet snow that you need to make snow and snowballs.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
all right, Japan, you do so many things so well. Next, snowball fights.
Yes, absolutely.
I love this, and thank you for sharing the world of Olympic worthy sports. Probably too dangerous for the Olympics, though.
Possibly.
I mean, and shout out that we didn't mention things like fat tire biking, ice fishing,
That's
dog
extreme.
sledding,
Dog
ice
sledding.
climbing, I feel like has a chance.
It's also very dangerous, I think.
Yes, but they do climbing now in the Olympics,
That's true.
up the rock walls. So
Why not put some ice on it?
why not? Yeah, you could freeze your own. It doesn't have to be like, side of Mount Everest
No, it doesn't.
or the Matterhorn at Disneyland.
I mean, that would be great.
Hmm. There's no Italy Disney though. There's no Italy Disneyland, so we're out on that one.
Okay, well, maybe when it comes to America.
That's right. And we'll figure that out. Wait, if you're going to Salt Lake City for the Winter Olympics and you end up in California, the Matterhorn, you've done okay.
Yeah,
So there's that. If we're gonna bait and switch you, it's better
that's better.
bait
Yeah.
and switch to the middle of America. But hey, whatever. We'll take it. Well, thank you for sharing your wisdom about the world of winter sports. We hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to share it with someone that you enjoy, that would love also enjoy this and use this in small talk in all kinds of holiday conversation. Have a great week.